Amazing. There will be a short Q&A session right now if you'd like to stay. If you're here for Dana's dance appreciation class, Alyssa is right there raising her hand to sign up with her before you go. So feel free if you would like to leave or sit around for the Q&A. You guys can sit down, don't worry. Stand up. Are there any questions anyone would like to ask? Just speak to me about anything at all. Yeah. Any questions at all, doesn't matter. Do any of the answers have any?
I got one. How long did it take to put all of this together?
All this, it's been since about midsummer, and then I got the dancers second week of September, so we've been working since then. So about a month and a half, 2 months, somewhere around there. It's been amazing. That's like a really short time to put a show together. Yes.
This is for the dancers. Did this process change your thinking towards people with disabilities? Yes? Can you verbalize in what way? Yeah.
They didn't have a leg. As soon as I got my leg back, I was like, yes. I missed it.
I know, being in a wheelchair, my arms have been so sore for so long pushing this thing across the stage. And it makes you appreciate like this level of floor, but going over door jams and on sidewalks and stuff like that, it's terrible.
When we wore earplugs for the deaf piece, but they always say that when one sense is taken away or others are heightened, and I think that we just figured out that there's so much more that we can do than we ever would have imagined having to do without.
Every disability that was portrayed in the program, there was some sort of something that went along with, like the dancers were blind and literally barely see. They were doing turns and everything. The ones who were deaf did have earplugs, and we went as realistic as possible. People had their legs, arms taped up so they couldn't use them. We had some interesting mishaps in rehearsal because it's so different without, at least watching you guys, it seems like it's so different when you don't have these all your senses and body parts to use them. It's a fun process. Yes.
What was your inspiration for adding the interpreters to the piece? That was really
because this piece was for individuals who have disabilities, I knew that if people came who are deaf or hard of hearing, they wouldn't be able to understand the full grasp of some of the pieces that had words to them. So I asked, or Moran asked the interpreters to come in and sign for us, and they did an amazing job. I'm very grateful.
But I know. Dance is really so movement oriented, and what was so beautiful about the sign language is you saw how beautiful it was, and I like the way you incorporated that sign language in your choreography.
Yeah, you guys all learned a couple songs. Any other questions?
Emily, when did you get the seed of this idea yourself for doing this piece?
I have been thinking about this piece for probably a year, and then when my friend when she found out that she had been a cancer from such a young age, that's when I really decided to go for it. And then she had her leg completely removed, which made me more willing to go ahead.
Well, you did her quite a tribute with this piece. I really wish she was here.
Yes, she's getting a video copy of it today. Any other questions? Oh, I'd also thank Andrew. Andrew was our stage manager. Sorry. Ron Jones did lights for us. Again, thank you for all my dancers.
Is there one more question?
It's not really a question. I just wanted you all to know that these two girls actually are deaf. So that's how amazing this, like, the deaf culture and all this is so amazing that we were able to put this on.
if you're always in this class, please sign out where